Have you ever thought about how just one single thought can change everything in your life? You can live years being honest, loyal, and kind, but sometimes one tiny spark of greed, one careless moment, can destroy everything you've built. Today's story is about that one moment, a moment that turned an honest man into a thief and cost him the greatest gift he could ever have imagined. So, listen carefully, because this story is not just about right or wrong. It's about the power of your thoughts. Many years ago, in a small, quiet town, there lived a young man named Ethan. Life had never been easy for him. Every morning, he left home in search of work, and every evening, he came back tired, with barely enough coins to buy a loaf of bread. He lived alone, but he carried a big heart, honest, humble, and hardworking. One evening, after another long and disappointing day, Ethan was walking back home, his heart heavy with sadness. As the sun began to set behind the hills, he heard a voice call out from behind. "Is there anyone here who can help me carry something?" Ethan turned around. An old man, frail and tired, stood by the roadside, with 3 large, dusty duffel bags beside him. "Yes, sir," Ethan said kindly. "I can help." The old man smiled weakly. "I need to go to the next village," he said. "It's a bit far. I can manage 2 of these bags myself, but the third one is too heavy. If you carry it for me, I'll pay you 3 gold coins." Ethan's eyes widened. 3 gold coins. That was more than he made in a month. Without hesitation, he agreed. But as soon as he lifted the bag, he gasped. "Wow, this is really heavy." The old man chuckled softly. "Of course, it's full of bronze coins." And so, the two began their long walk together. As they walked, Ethan noticed the old man kept looking at him, again and again, with cautious eyes. He could feel the man's suspicion. Ethan thought to himself, "He must think I'll run away with the money." Then he smiled slightly and whispered in his heart, "But I'm not that kind of person. I just want to earn my living honestly." After walking for a while, they reached a riverbank. The current was strong, the water was cold. Ethan stepped into the river and began to cross. But the old man stayed on the other side. "I'm too old to cross with these bags," the man said. "If I try, I might drown. Can you please take 1 more bag for me?" "Don't worry, I'll pay you 3 more gold coins." Ethan nodded. "Sure." But as he reached to take the second bag, the old man stopped him. "Wait, promise me you won't run away," he said. "This bag has silver coins." Ethan frowned, slightly offended. "Do I really look like a thief to you?" he asked. "I don't cheat people for money." The old man looked into his eyes for a moment, then slowly handed him the bag. Ethan crossed the river carefully and waited on the other side, completely dry and still completely honest. They continued walking until they reached a steep hill. Ethan began to climb, but the old man stopped again. "I can't climb with this last bag," he said, breathing heavily. Ethan turned back. "Then give it to me, I'll carry it." The old man hesitated. "This one," he said slowly, "has gold coins. If you run away, I won't be able to catch you." Ethan sighed, tired of being doubted. "I told you," he said firmly, "I'm an honest man. I once quit my job because my boss asked me to lie for money." The old man studied him for a long moment, then handed over the bag. "All right," he said softly. "Go ahead. Wait for me on the other side of the hill." Ethan nodded, adjusted the 3 heavy bags on his back, and started walking uphill. The road was long, and as he climbed higher and higher, a whisper began inside his mind. If I run away now, he'll never catch me. He's old. He doesn't even need this money. But I'm young. I could start a business, live in a big house, marry someone beautiful. One thought led to another, and soon his heart filled with greed. Ethan looked down the hill. The old man was far, far behind. He took one deep breath, and then he ran. He ran through the forest, through the fields, until finally, exhausted, he reached his small home. With trembling hands, he dropped the 3 bags on the floor. His heart was pounding. He couldn't believe it. Finally, his life was about to change forever. He tore open the first bag and froze. It was filled with stones. He opened the second. Stones. The third. More stones. Confused, trembling, Ethan noticed a small folded note at the bottom of one bag. He opened it and began to read. I am the king of this land. I have no family, no heir to my throne. I have spent years searching for an honest man, one I could call my son, one who could rule with integrity and kindness. If you had not run away, you would have been that man. Ethan fell to his knees. Tears filled his eyes. His whole life, he had been honest, hardworking, and loyal. But one small thought, one tiny seed of greed, had destroyed everything. He had lost not just money, but the chance to become a king. And that's when Ethan finally understood. Every action begins with a thought. Thoughts become words. Words become actions. Actions become habits. And habits shape your destiny. Even our greatest enemy can't harm us, as much as our own negative thoughts can. So, guard your mind. Choose your thoughts carefully, because your thoughts are the seeds of your future. If they're pure, your life will bloom with peace. If they're poisoned with greed, your life will wither in regret. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs to hear it today. And remember, be patient, be thankful, and no matter what happens, never let one wrong thought control your life. Until next time, stay honest, stay humble, and keep moving forward.